What is available? Jade, Naja, Citrine, Mesa. Well, we have Mesa. That's so lucky. We can solo what's left, actually. It's pretty lucky. Doesn't matter what weapons we use. We're not going to be playing with weapons. Cheers. We got some more tea. Bam. Got about 5 more hours left in the stream. Critical damage is doubled, bro. Easy. Yeah. Okay. I forgot how nice this looks.
Will be abroad today. A petty man, hiding behind a mask of ingratiating smiles.
ETA 20 minutes means we need to set our timer and keep track of it because we need to leave in 20 minutes. I'd rather not leave right now. And, yeah.
May fall to something worse, even than Thrax.
So we just have to make sure we communicate.
Clones, but they are the only means to close the breaches. Will be freed. Do not allow that to happen. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade. Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast. The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes. Excellent work.
So we need 2 more tiers. Then we can move on to experience.
I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough.
Okay.
Crucibles. Bizarre contraptions left behind from the time of Scholar's Landing. Master their alchemy to understand the elemental forces you wield. Locate a crucible. You found a crucible. Now, liberate the necessary amphors from your enemies. Corrosion's elemental force is the deadly byproduct of toxin and electricity. Crucible. Elemental force. Create another. Combine electricity and toxin amphors to produce the corrosive elemental force. Even in the depths of the Undercroft, the laws of alchemical science remain unbroken.
Looks like we're losing one. I think we're gonna solo this up to 10, so it doesn't really matter if people stay or not. I'd rather stick it out with Mesa and get this done than swap to something else and have multiple runs, so... Pretty easy. Okay.
Staggered, but not yet defeated. Persist.
What a waste! Your stuff!
The battle is won, the paradox tamed. I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough. History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event. Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches. The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bow stands. Is already half won. Enemies incoming. Stand fast. Like ashes, the enemy has been scattered to the void. Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on? Cowards send minions to fight in their stead. This jackal is a mere envoy. Destroy it. A warrior must strike where the foe's armor is weakest. First, bring it down. Then work on keeping it down. Evade. You can attack later. Now, strike while it's down. You have triggered its defensive precepts. Find where it has fled to. Turn your fury upon what is vulnerable. Something is shielding it from harm. Find out what. Skill has triumphed over mere machinery. You have done well.
What? I'll take it.
Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself.
I'm gonna egg cap. What is this? Yo, is it still with us? Imagine if it glitched and followed us and just like was torturing us for every subsequent mission. That'd be sick, actually. That's funny. Honestly, I wouldn't be playing this game as long as I am if there were not glitches in it. Like, you can give me all of those hilarious moments, like... so stupid. Let's go grab the fragments right now.
receive life support. Will be scarce. Do not waste it. Goes on for as long as you can stand. Secrets lie buried.
The secrets?
The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered.
I protect, but I also attack. Got it. Okay.
Requires power.
Did they change like an ICD regarding Mesa's Peacemaker? Because it feels like it. It doesn't feel as snappy as it was. Oh, that's me or what?
Treasure location established. Deploying. A new extraction site may now be claimed.
What do you mean, dude? I like the most busted decrees progression ever. Whatever. Yo to Max, how you doing, bruh? How are you doing today? What have you been up to? When was the last time you had boba milk tea? I've been craving some. If you want to join me to do stuff, I'm just spamming, well, I'm finishing up Circuit, and then I'm going to be spamming Experience. But if you had something that you wanted to do, I'd be happy to join you, take a break from myself.
Treasure may now be extracted. Extractor deploying.
I could almost always use one of those.
Enemies are assaulting your excavator. Your excavator is on the brink of destruction. You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator.
Been so long since I had some. Bruh, it's so good, but it's like entirely too sweet. I feel like it. Yeah, I feel like the boba is sweet enough, but every time I get like milk tea drinks, they're just like, it's like a donut in a cup, and I'm like, dude, like I just want it to be, I don't know, I want it to be reasonable. I am a fan. It is delicious. I don't do nearly enough cardio to warrant having boba. But I want it though. I'm tempted. I can smell it. That freshly brewed boba smell. Like warm sugar. I should work on my Mesa build after the update. So what happened to Mesa? Something happened to Mesa? It feels like the ICD on activating and deactivating Peacemaker increased by milliseconds, but it increased. Like, maybe, I don't know, like, it's just placebo, and I'm telling myself that, but that's what it feels like. I have not read the patch, and I definitely don't watch dev streams, so I wouldn't know. Mesa's busted though. Mesa has carried me like so much. It is the one very reliable frame that can handle like all the tasks, you know, when it comes to scaling. They sometimes ask, what's the sugar percentage you want? And I get confused, like percentage of the cup, yeah. I'm dying. 25% is a good amount, I think. It's a good amount. Like, how much like tapioca starch? Like, it's pure sugar, isn't it? Like, it's like asking me if I want ice cream in my Coca-Cola. Like, what? Like, it's sweet enough, man.
Void angels break through the wall.
They added arcanes for exalted weapons, I think. Oh yeah. Of the cup or percentage of the normal serving. I think it's so they don't consider the boba as the sugar, right? It's just the amount. It's kind of like if you get coffee and they have a certain amount of pumps of syrup that they're going to use. It just decreases the pumps to a, you know, percentage. Usually a fraction in the 25% range is what I'm experiencing.
A breach has been sealed. Excellent work.
And so however they make the tea, and then they take the simple syrup or whatever kind of sugar syrup that they're using, and they just take the fraction off of the pumps. That's what I understand. Maybe it's different elsewhere, in other places perhaps.
Hold fast.
I just said I don't know, and they put some in. Well, there's like always a confusion when I say no sugar. They're like, well, there's actually sugar in the flavoring that you're asking for, or there's sugar like in the boba. Is that okay? I'm like, yeah. It doesn't really like the place's tea has to be very good. Daicha. It has to be very, very, very good in order for me to not want sugar in it, because like sweeten the deal. I just need a little bit of sugar. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What is your favorite drink to order when you go for tea? Also, are you a fan of brick toast? Is that a thing that you enjoy? I am a brick toast enjoyer, bruh.
Regulations are in order. It is my duty to make extraordinary demands of exceptional people.
What's a good place for it? What's a good place for it? There's a lot of different good places. But it doesn't really matter, like, the franchise or the company that makes the tea. What I care most about is whether or not the boba is hot in my cup. I want the boba, like, I need the boba to be hot in my cup. And if it's honey boba or brown sugar boba, that's a plus. But if it's not warm in my cup, along with cold tea, milk, sugar, ice, then I feel disappointed. And let me speak to your manager, please. Oh, I'm trolling. the biggest troll ever. Kind of easy going about these things, but I also have a preference, you know.
The enemy forces down. Take the amphors and hurl them at the crucible.
Most certainly, like, Mesa has been Old Faithful. Old Faithful. Since I returned and got carried by Mage, wherever they may be. I haven't seen them in a long time. They were at every stream for a while. And then subsequently with Critnex's upgrades, I would say, to the build. Mesa's Old Faithful. Old Reliable.
Find the next crucible. Gas crucible. Seek heat and toxin amphors.
I don't know much about boba tea. I just get whatever the bestseller is. What's your Mesa build like? I can share it with you afterwards. It's Critnex's build. Shout out to Critnex. So like, brown sugar milk tea is always good. Always good. Brown sugar milk tea. But yeah. I think in terms of tier list, like, you don't even get into the A tier if your boba is not warm for the customer. To build a bit of contrast and complexity in the cup. Like, if that's not happening, like, that order better be dirt cheap. You cannot charge me top dollar for boba that's not warm in my cup. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Dan's game? LOL? No way. What face?
Scholar would have been impressed. with how you've wielded his crucibles today. This struggle goes on for as long as you can.
I'm glad these players want to continue, because sometimes, you know, you complete your objective and you just leave. I'm glad they're along for the ride here. It's nice.
Begun.
It's so hot out, my laundry dried in an hour. Welcome to summer. Some places summer doesn't feel like summer, it feels more like autumn, fall. Oh, this dude, look at this dude over here. Vor. You dork.
Of the Undercroft is curbed. I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough.
I'm very grateful for air conditioning. It is quite hot.
This asset is destined to be destroyed by hostile forces. Intervene and change its fate. The enemy musters for a fresh assault.
These decrees are so busted. Oh my god. I don't mind if they leave. We're gonna stay one more. I'll let them know. Yeah, something that I've missed so far during summer is the beach. The beach is awesome, and even though it gets really hot, the salty water and the salty air always make me feel very cool.
Already a new onslaught begins. Is being tested.
I hit like really hard. It's hard to tell how hard because I don't show numbies, but like clean gameplay. Me gusta. I just know I hit hard enough, and that's really sometimes enough. Enough is enough. Do you run Worm Prime with Mesa? No. I run either Critnex's Panzer build or Oxylus. Oxylus really helps with farming resources passively, and it also scans like resources on certain tile sets where like earth, and those resources can be fed to Helminth. So to keep up with Helminth resource costs, I just run Oxylist. Oxylist or Panzer. Apparently Panzer is big busted, and so I just run, you know, one of those.
expect me to tell you when to stop.
GG.
Judge for yourself.
Meh.
A corpus jackal.
Meh.
I do not know how it found its way into the Undercroft, but it cannot be allowed to report back. The body is well armored, the limbs less so. Do not hesitate to attack when an opening presents itself. Avoid the field. You have an opportunity. Take it. The foe flees before your onslaught. Hunt it down. It has support. Change your focus.
The only time I've ever really run Warframe is when I was parsing Tridalon, and I almost only ran it on Chroma.
Seek out what protects it.
No. Brr.
Jackal destroyed.
Brr.
What will follow, no doubt. Some nightmares recur.
A GG night is. We did it.
Duviri
T10.
is yours. It will wait for you.
Another job well executed.
GG.